The following is an elimination match. Making her way to the ring, representing the Final Testament. From Baltimore, Maryland, Betty E. And representing the Brood from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 238 pounds, T-Man. And from Seattle, Washington, weighing in at 238 pounds, Psycho! And from Kansas City, Kansas, weighing in at 245 pounds, Jeff Morse.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but the ring is starting to get filled up. Full of some very hardcore individuals in our opening match tonight.
representing the Terrors from Indianapolis, Indiana, weighing in at 253 pounds, the Necromancer. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Lee Lowe.
Well, obviously, Eric Bischoff has got something in store for the hardcore division tonight. This is almost a who's who of the hardcore division all coming out here right now. We just don't have the champion yet. But at this rate, I'm sure he'll be next.
Representing the Final Testament from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Extreme Hardcore Champion, Psycho T.
Well, here's the hardcore champion, the king of all this division that we have amassed out here. Looks like they'll be granted a reprieve from having to fight the Scorpion this week. It's been an ongoing battle the past couple of... Oh, no. Never mind.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 274 pounds, the Scorpion.
Welcome. The Franken Monster has come back again, 3 weeks in a row now. This is a very big individual. Oh my God. What? Okay, the bell. Okay, we're not going to have any moments reprieve here. The bell is rung and they're getting after it. And there we see our hardcore champion goes directly for the Scorpion. We've got a ring full of people here. It is an 8-person battle royal. You'll notice we have 6 men, 2 women in this match. This is a who's who of the hardcore division here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. We've got husbands and wives in there. We've got best friends in there. It doesn't matter. I'm not sure what the... Necro may be in big trouble here, courtesy of Bethany and Jess Moxie right out of the gate. No, and Necro gets sent out of the ring early on. That's a shame that Necro gets sent out so early in the match as soon as it started. But he got double teamed, and the Necromancer of CPW has been ejected from the match. And I feel like, as we see the size comparison there between Psycho and the Scorpion's like Psycho's bigger brother. Wait, who just got... Oh, Bethany just got eliminated. I wasn't even looking. Also a shame there. Wish the the eliminations didn't start until a little bit later on, but hey, that's what you get in the hardcore division. It's fast, it's high octane, and you get what you get. It's just a shame that there aren't any weapons involved in this thing. I see an ICP sign out there in the crowd. Obviously a fan of Psycho's, the former hardcore champion. And then there were 2 eliminations, Necro and Bethany having been eliminated. But the big man, the Scorpion, the Frankenstein's monster, if you will. Oh, an elimination from Psycho, drop-kicking Lilu clear out of the ring, and both of our female competitors have been eliminated from the match. And then there were 5. And again, I'm not sure what Eric Bischoff's game plan was here on this. Whether whoever wins gets maybe a hardcore title shot next week or something. I'm not sure. He hasn't given us those juicy details yet, but there's something on the line here. Oh, look at Psycho trying to eliminate the big man. Is someone going to go look at Jess Moxie going over to help? Are they going to get rid of the elephant in the room? The elephant in the room known as the Scorpion. They got him. All right. That's like the equivalent of like eliminating Yokozuna or the Big Show. Good teamwork there from Jess Moxie and Psycho. Teamwork makes the dream work on the Scorpion. He is out of here, but you'll notice the hardcore champion Psycho T still in this thing. And there you go. Those two know each other rather well, Psycho and Psycho T. And of course, you've got Jess Moxie in there, also a 2-time hardcore champion here at CPW. And while it started off with 8 competitors in the ring, stacked full, stacked high, now we're down to 4 left. Nice slam there from Demon onto Jess Moxie, and a claw slam from Psycho T, sending Psycho down. Well, Psycho T reigns supreme in this match, proving that not only is he the champion of this entire division and this roster right here, but he is the best man here tonight to win the match. As he tried to go for a bicycle kick there on Demon on the ring apron, but he sidestepped out of the way.
A resub from a lovely member of the Croaky community.
A resub from Deputy Dog. Thank you for 54 months, Deputy Dog. Appreciate that. They threw me off guard because the pink light shined bright in my face there. Due to that. Jess Moxie getting eliminated by Psycho. And then there were 3, and now Psycho going to try to go for the champion next. Is he going to do it? Oh my God. I think he's going to do it. Look at that. Hurricane Rana out of the top rope, out of the ring, and Psycho is a clown on fire right here. 2 eliminations back-to-back by Psycho, plus the assist to the Scorpion, the biggest man in the whole match. He just took out Jess Moxie and Psycho T by himself. And now will the former hardcore champion make a statement here tonight to say, you've been overshadowing me and overlooking me. I want a shot at the hardcore title, the belt that used to be around my waist. Or will Demon come in here out of nowhere with the surprise elimination and win the entire thing? Let's see how this one pans out. The last 2 remaining. out of a ring that was completely crammed full. And there's Psycho, nice with the running blockbuster. 4.5 match star rating. And look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Psycho comes out here and was like in God mode. It's almost like Roxas used cheat codes to make Psycho win. He comes out here and makes a statement tonight in our first match. Well, I'm not sure what the reward is going to be for Psycho. Maybe a title shot at the pay-per-view in 2 weeks, or maybe even a title shot next Tuesday, but something had to have been the reward for the end of this giant match. I guess we'll find out more from our general manager, Eric Bischoff, later on.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Goddess Dawn.
That's strike one, music guy. Strike one, motherfucker.
And her opponent, representing the Undead, from Louisville, Kentucky, the Women's Wrestling Champion, Azriel.
I'll take this then.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm getting a little thirsty seeing this match right now. Good timing. All right, pardon me while I get a drink of water. All right, we got ourselves quite the match here. We've got the women's champion, Asterial, facing Goddess Dawn one-on-one. I'm not sure if this is the first time ever between these two. It might be here at CPW. Maybe not in other multiverses a first time ever, but maybe in CPW it might be a first time. But right now, we've got quite the situation going on because we have Spinny, the former champion, coming out to attend Goddess Dawn, manage Goddess Dawn out here. And we've got the return of Jen Von Lee out here at ringside for Asterial. Remember, it was last Tuesday's match where it was Jen Von Lee versus Spinny. Spinny picked up the win over Jen, but Ash was at Jen's side out of the ring to get a close look at the match. And now it looks like Spinny has done the same for Asterial's match against Goddess Dawn. And a really good match here. I mean, Goddess Dawn could easily be top of the ranks for the women's championship. So this could be a future women's world title match for sure. There's no questioning that. It's not a question of if, it's a question of when. As the ladies dominate our show here in our second match here tonight. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Mama Disney and everybody else. Welcome in. Hello. Thanks for being here. For CPW, just a reminder to everybody, we are in the middle and verge of playing our Borderlands 4 playthrough. We will be resuming that playthrough tomorrow night for part 4. I believe we will actually have the entire game completed in probably two to three more streams. So for anyone interested in checking out Borderlands 4, the game that literally just came out a few days ago, we will be cranking away at that and trying to get through the main story in the next 2 or 3 days. So come on by and check out Croakitoad the rest of the week. And we will probably be trying to attempt to do some sort of multiplayer over the weekend now that plans have changed and I will actually be home this weekend. And while on the topic of multiplayer, I hope everyone did see in our official Discord server that they have actually released news about the newest NASCAR video game coming out to Steam. So that's pretty exciting. We know how much NASCAR has taken over the multiplayer nights. So that'll be great. As far as if it'll be cross-play or anything like that, we'll have to wait and see. But new news is good news, I guess, for NASCAR. All right, and there's Asterial throwing Goddess Dawn up and applying that rear naked chokehold. She's won so many matches with this thing, making people tap out. But Goddess Dawn is going to fire out of that one with some back elbow shots and break out of the submission hold. So many people have tapped out to that move right there. Very deadly move there at the hands of our women's champion, Asterial. And we see a look at Spinny at ringside pointing and laughing at Asterial's situation right now. This has become one of the most high-octane feuds in all of CPW right now for the women's championship. This rivalry between Spinny and Ash. Goddess Dawn just happens to be in the middle of it right now in this particular match. By the way, we do have news about the pay-per-view for the end of the month, the last Tuesday of September. It will, in fact, be Deadly Games. It will be called Deadly Games. And our main event of the evening for that night, 2 weeks from now, will officially be a 4-on-4 War Games match featuring Team Spike Ryan taking on Team Coke Soda Can. And that's not all. There's actually going to be 2 War Games matches on the night. The next War Games match also being... Well, hold on. Hold that thought. Goddess Dawn almost with the pin there on the women's champion. That would have been big for her. We've also got a second War Games match, which will feature Team World Champion Wizard Boz as they take on Team Domino. And another 4-on-4 War Games match. And I've also been told from Eric Bischoff that we will also actually have an Elimination Chamber match as well. Are you freaking kidding me? In 2 weeks from tonight at Deadly Games, we're going to have 2 War Games matches and an Elimination Chamber in the same night. Are you freaking kidding me? There's going to be a lot of steel and sex appeal 2 weeks from tonight. at our major pay-per-view event for CPW for September. That's for sure. And I'm also being told, you know what? Should we just go ahead and announce it? All right, Mr. Bischoff said I can go ahead and announce it. We're on this match right now anyway. And we will actually also have another rematch between Asterial and Spinny. And get this, folks. Get this. If that weren't enough, the three matches I just announced. Get this. We're going to have another match as Asterial locks in the rear naked choke on Goddestan again and makes her tap. And look at that. Asterial, just like Spinny did last Tuesday against Jin Von Lee, gets a decisive win tonight with Spinny watching at ringside. And Ash picks up the win. CPW Women's Champion. But yeah, what I was going to say before Asterial just won by submission there is that we will actually see Asterial versus Spinny for the CPW Women's Championship one last time. One more time, Asterial versus Spinny. And get this, folks, a match we've never seen before. Never. It will actually be the return of Hell in the Cell again, only this time it's not just your ordinary typical Hell in the Cell. We saw that last month. It is actually going to be a 60-minute Iron Woman Hell in the Cell match. Are you freaking kidding me? 61 hour long Hell in a Cell Iron Woman match for the women's title. Asterial versus Spinny in 2 weeks from tonight. Those 4 matches alone is going to be freaking epic. We're going to be so freaking cooked by the end of it. But it's so exciting. What else is going to be added to the card for Deadly Games at the end of the month?
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing the Terrors from Indianapolis, Indiana, Luis Dove. And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 254 pounds, Mike Mayhem.
Jesus, you almost made me pee a little. Yes, hi, Roxas. The lights are blue in my face right now. Thank you. We have Lucinda versus Mike Bettle in our third match of the night. And it's kind of sad days right now for Lucinda and Necro, as I, with Croakitoad, was actually supposed to be hanging out with them on Saturday. We were going to have some good eats and meeting up for the third time in real life. But unfortunately, plans have changed and that will not be happening. So unless we'll just have to plan on meeting up Lucinda and Necro next spring, next year, unless, you know, the infamous "it's here, oh, it's here, it's a tornado," unless that happens again. Because I was on my way to go see Lucinda and Necro earlier this year when the "it's here" moment happened, and, you know, we kind of went viral and, you know, got a little famous there for a little while. But yes, we have Lucinda versus Mike Metal here, one-on-one, in a match where both competitors really need to get this win under their belt to advance moving forwards. Mike Metal with a Samoan drop. You know, Samoan drops should really only be used for fat guys and Samoans, and Mike Metal is neither one. But it's okay, I won't hold it against him. Yes, we were absolutely Tornado Toad earlier this year. I'm still waiting on news when my episode on In the Eye of the Storm Season 2 will be released. Don't worry, I'll let you all know when you can see it on HBO Max and on the Discovery Channel. They are actually working on my episode now, last I heard. Check my DMs. Did you slide into my DMs? Oh, yeah. We'll have to check that out, Nate. We'll have to check that out. We'll see if Necro approves. Oh, Wasteland from Lucinda. Onto Mike Metal. Mike Metal, experienced veteran here, who could just as easily slide, just like Nate just slid into my DMs. Hold on, hold that thought. Vats punch. Lucinda utilizing some powers that she learned from roaming the Capital Wasteland, targeting Mike Metal with the Vats, punching him right in the heart, but it was not enough to put him away for the 3 count. But yes, Mike Metal could just as easily insert himself into pretty much almost any title division here in CPW. Just has not been able to found his meaning quite yet since his big return to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. He's just been here and there, but maybe a few more wins under his belt and we'll get the true meaning of what Mike Metal is all about here at CPW. It looked like he was trying to go for the cutter there, but Lucinda threw him off, escaping that fate. But Mike Metal, the momentum on his side right here. And of course, Lucinda as well, trying to work her way through the lands of CPW, could just as easily climb up the women's title ranks, give Asterial a challenge for the women's title for sure, or really any other title belt for that matter. I mean, Lucinda is a former Kappa champion as well. Here comes Mike Metal now, the infamous Osaka Street Cutter. That's the move he's known for, and Lucinda is going to dim the lights out on Mike Metal using her thief/dishonored abilities to transport behind him. Very nice. Gotta love when that happens. There's a lot of people that can somehow twist and contort the arena lights in the building. It actually fascinates me. I wish I could have that power. I wish I could do that. It'd save me having to stand up and turn the lights off in my room. But the power up from Lucinda has allowed her to gain the upper hand in this one-on-one match, but Mike Metal comes back with a DDT. By the way, 10 points to anyone who just got the Marky D reference earlier about the Samoan drop. All right, we're taking this fight to the outside of the ring. This is a standard rules match, so the 10 count is... Oh, dang. Lucinda getting dropped on her back on the top of the guardrail there. I've actually never seen that before. Mike Metal sitting on the turnbuckle pad, proud of himself there. Is he just going to try to win like this? Just let the time run out here on Lucinda. Lucinda slides back into the ring before the 10 count and immediately rolls Mike Metal up into a pinfall, making him pay for his discretions. But he's able to kick out at 2. Lucinda now back in control. What's she going for here? Oh! Harsh needed the side of the dome, and now Lucinda setting ready for a finisher. Oh, she's going to go for the... Oh, the crisscrossity snapper into the pin on Mike Metal, dead center of the ring. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. She got it. Lucinda picks up the win here tonight in a tough back and forth match for sure.
Here is your winner, Luis.
All right, this will be you guys' first chance to try to find Jimmy Zaz. Do you think you can find him this week? Let's switch on over and see if you can spot him. Where the hell is Jimmy Zaz in the arena this Tuesday?
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 242 pounds, Leo Range. And from Boston, Massachusetts, Julie.
All right, we've got quite the matchup here. Leo Reigns introducing this new division to CPW Wrestling. It's called the Iron Knuckle Division, and a title belt is waiting to be crowned to the first winner. Leo Reigns has established this and brought it here to CPW. Of course, Leo Reigns has always been known for his brutish fisticuffs that he's always had ever since he first showed up many years ago. And he's just now finally able to establish his own title division through that gimmick. And I think that's absolutely fantastic. But tonight we've got quite the interesting... Oh! Julie tried to go for the bulldog, but Leo Reigns sideswiped her. We've got quite the interesting contender here tonight under Leo Reigns' Iron Knuckle rules. And it's Julie, showing that Julie will not back down from any challenge, whether it be woman or man. She will go out there and she does not care. She will go into it with a head full of steam. And these two old Croakitoad community members, two of the oldest when it comes to Twitch and JTV, going all the way back that far, duking it out here tonight. It could certainly be Julie as the first Iron Knuckle champion, where in a match where the ring ropes are removed, and the only way to win is by knockout or submission. Of course, we all know Julie is more the high-flying type, prefers to go aerial and fly off the ropes and stuff. But, I mean, this could be her new calling. You never know. But certainly Leo Reigns calls this match type his home. And he's going to have the advantage no matter what, against no matter who he's facing. And so we're just getting a little taste, a little demonstration of what is to come here when it comes to a brand new title that will be introduced here at CPW, which is definitely more of a brawling type scenario, brawling type style of match. And we see our lucky contestants here tonight. Oh, as Leo Reigns gets smacked head first in the pole, we see some of our lucky Croakitoad Twitch subscribers out there around the ringside getting lucky VIP access to watch this match up close and personal. I think I see, is Roxas a subscriber right now? Yeah, I think I see Roxas in there. Not the CPW Roxas, but the Roxas 997 Roxas. I think he's in there somewhere. I think I saw him in there. Some lucky Twitch subscribers getting the special treatment to come out here and stand at ringside for this specific match. I think I saw a few others. Is that Asterial? No, she's got too short a hair. I don't know. We'd have to get a closer look at them. Regardless, we've got special VIP treatment to those in all of these underground fighting matches to come out here and get a really close look, even closer look than the front row, for that matter. Oh, yes, Ashtira has to be in there somewhere. Oh, is that her in that blue hoodie up there at the top, maybe? Yeah, that might be her. Where's Roxas? Which one's Roxas? Is Roxas the guy in the bald guy in the red sweater? Yeah, that must be him. There's Roxas right there. Look, dead center in the bottom of the screen. Looks like he got a haircut. Look at all these Croakitoad Twitch subscribers. Oh, Julie getting a knee to the side of the face. And Julie getting DDT'd right after that. I'm hearing that the title will officially be established in 2 weeks at Deadly Games, our next pay-per-view event coming up. Leo Reigns will officially have a... And here comes the regal stretch from Leo Reigns. Oh, and Julie immediately breaks out of it. Leo Reigns almost getting thrown out of the ring. as Julie. Nope. He's teetering like Sonic. All right, we're back outside the ring again. Kickstart DDT. Leo Reigns getting spiked head first on the outside. So yeah, for those that are just as violent to want to do damage with weapons in the hardcore division, but you just want to rely on your fists, would be a great division for you to prove that you're the toughest in all of CPW when it comes to bare-fisted brawling. And Julie will certainly sign up for that. She'll sign up for anything just to prove herself to everybody. Oh my God. Even if she takes incredible power bombs like that, what the hell is going on with the camera right now? Jesus Christ, my eyeballs are fried. Thank you, cameraman. Appreciate that. Oh, geez. Julie getting yeeted out of the ring again. Is he trying to... Oh, he was trying to put the stretch on her on the outside of the ring. Julie spins him around. And the reverse twist of fate on Leo Reigns on the outside of the ring. Now she's propped and ready for another one. Trying to go for the 1-2 punch here on Leo Reigns on the outside. She's going to go for the... Oh, there's the kickstart DDT again on Leo Reigns. His head getting cracked into the ringside area. And she's going to try to toss him back in the ring, but he reverses. And... Oh. Julie almost hitting the ring post. Here comes Leo Reigns looking for powerbomb, some kind of powerbomb position. Oh my God, another powerbomb on Julie. I don't know how many more of those that she can possibly take. Very dangerous, lethal move for sure. And she gets thrown back into the ring again. Julie getting beaten and battered here, but trying everything she can in typical Julie fashion here to not back down from a challenge. Leo Reigns wins out on that exchange. And he's got her up again, but Julie fights out of it. Powerbomb position. Uh-oh. She kicked him. She got him with the toe kick. Here comes the... Oh! The kickstart DDT again. 3 times in the match now on Leo Reigns. And now she's got the leg scissored around his head. Look at that. She's trying to squeeze his head like a watermelon. Look at that. Is she going to do it? She did it. I can't believe it. Leo Reigns is forced to tap out tonight. And that just goes to show that Julie has what it takes to possibly beat the master at his own game tonight. Can she do it if the title's on the line? I don't know. We'll have to find out.
And his opponent, representing the good guys, from wherever he wants, weighing in at 215 pounds, Jimmy Zaz.
Wait, this isn't this week's Where in the World is Jimmy Zaz? Or is it? I can't tell. I can't. Is this a match or is this this week's Jimmy Zaz? All right, what do we got here? What is Jim? Oh. Interesting. Okay. All right, apparently we've got wait, why is there a counter at the top? Wait, hold on. Who's out of wait, is that Eric Bischoff on the stage? What is happening? What? He's got a mic.
All right, gentlemen, you have 3 minutes, and you better make it good.
What? What does that mean? What? I am so confused right now. Does that mean when the clock gets to 2 minutes left? What happens? Why did the general manager, Eric Bischoff, come out here on the stage with a microphone and say that? Jesus, that's lights in my face. Why did that do that? That's so random. I guess. Well, Jimmy Zaz, the former television champion, is taking on Mr. Stickman, Julius Stickman, who we haven't seen very much of here at CPW. Jesus, that's bright yellow in my eyeballs. Jimmy Zaz's entrance was enough. Now you're trying to blind my eyeballs again. We've got Jimmy Zaz versus Julius Stickman. They've got 1.5 minutes left to do something to impress Mr. Eric Bischoff. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I've never heard or seen this before.
GG.
Apparently random.
We'll all be dead by the time you solve this.
Yes, we're going to be all dead by the time 1 minute hits down, apparently, because I don't know what to expect. What is happening? Oh my God. I'm actually kind of nervous. Uh-oh, they've got 50 seconds. Yeah, apparently exclamation random changes the lights in my room. If I could switch to the scene, I'd show you. But we're in the middle of something here. Maybe just add it to the notes. Figure out why exclamation random shines a different color light in my face and in my room. Thank you, Trashbag Sav. I love you very much. Uh-oh, they've got 29 seconds. But why Jimmy Zaz? He's a former champion. 20 seconds. Eric Bischoff is... Uh-oh. Come on, hurry up and win, Jimmy Zaz. You just hit the prettier. Is he going to win before 3 minutes? He's going to do it. He's going to do it. 1, 2. No, come on. Jimmy Zaz almost did it. Uh-oh. I'm really scared of what's about to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. All right, it looks like Jimmy Zaz has just vanished with his powers. And uh-oh. Wait, what's happening? Let's get back. Camera's back. Jimmy Zaz wait, what is this? 3 minutes are up, and Jimmy Zaz has left the building. We couldn't find him. And look, what the heck is this? Eric Bischoff said they had 3 minutes to impress him here at CPW, and I guess they did not impress him. And now I guess we know what the 3 minutes means. Oh my God. Is this going to be a new thing? No, tell me not. Tell me not. Well, Mr. Stickman is in big trouble here because he is surrounded by 3 minute warning. And Jimmy Zaz got the Zaz out of here. He disappeared into the crowd, and we can't figure. It's a good thing he's got those magical powers where he can just disappear into a crowd of people and you can't find him. Unfortunately, Mr. Stickman here doesn't have quite the same abilities, so he was stuck out here in the ring with 3 minute warning. And Eric Bischoff has just threw a kendo stick in the ring. And apparently we have Rosie and Jamal, known as 3 minute warning, is here. Oh my God. Oh! Hey, wait. Someone back in the crowd held up a 3 minute sign. Wait, that means that someone knew that this was going to happen. Wait, he's got... No! Apparently weapons are illegal. How the heck did someone in the crowd know that this was going to happen? I didn't even know this was going to happen. I guess somebody said 3 minutes. And that's what they got tonight. Well, I have to hand it to Mr. Stickman here, Mr. Julius Stickman. He is actually holding his own. I have to give him credit. He is holding back Rosie and Jamal of 3 minute warning. Because otherwise he would have probably got crushed by now in any other multiverse. But he's holding his own. Uh-oh, another weapon. Oh my God. He completely no-sold it. There's a close look of Jamal, otherwise known as Umaga, later on in his career. Oh man. And I just realized Eric Bischoff is actually stood there watching with a big smile on his face. Wait, does that somehow mean that... Wait, hold on. Does that somehow mean that the 3 minute warning are somehow aligned with the Thaddeus and the corporation now? Is the 3 minute warning part of the corporation now because of this? Oh God, they both got kendo sticks. Oh, look at Stickman here. He's actually fighting him off.
I'll take this then.
Oh yes, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, Samoan drop. Should only be for Samoans and fat guys. And Rosie is both. So it works. Thank you for the hydrate. I need one after the spiciness that has happened. Man, after this we may... Ah, man, he can't lift up Rosie. After this beat down here, we may never see Mr. Stickman ever again at this rate. Absolutely getting pummeled here. But then again, he might survive this thing. He may survive this ambush. You never know. We've certainly seen different things here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. Oh, Angel's Rings. And Jamal picked a bad time to taunt. He walked right into that one. Well, he was trying to guide him towards the corner, but didn't quite work. Yeah, I mean, we've seen Mr. Stickman here on very few occasions here at CPW. I believe this is only his second or third match, but he just had the Bischoff just pick the most inopportune match to pull his shenanigans here with 3 minute warning in a Jimmy Zaz versus Stickman match. And it's just good for Jimmy Zaz that he was able to teleport out here and go disappear into the mass of people behind in the background there. And so he got away, leaving Stickman here to fend off 3 minute warning by himself. And he is feeling the pain of 3 minute warning now. Oh God. they are cracking sticks over Stickman. Oh God, they're both telling him to get up. Oh my God. Let this be a lesson, I suppose, to anyone on the CPW roster. If Eric Bischoff comes out and says you have 3 minutes to impress him, you better look out. Well, look at Stickman here. He's dropping them both. Look at this. He's got them both down. Is he going to win? Oh my God, he almost won. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. Hey, this plan may backfire. This plan may backfire. We're all over here doom and glooming Julius Stickman, but he may actually survive this thing. Oh, Bischoff is telling Rosie to get back in there. Now he's got a chair. Is he going to use it? Nope. He can't use it. Oh, got the double heel takedown into the pin. Now we're on the outside of the ring. I don't think there are any countouts in this. Oh, God, he just chunked a chair at him. He hit his own partner. Oh, another Samoa drop. Hey, it works. You know, Jamal needs to stop posing to the crowd and be doing a little bit more attacking, I think. That may be the problem here. Well, we are witnessing a first time ever here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, where our general manager, Eric Bischoff, the right-hand man of Thaddeus, the owner of the company, we've known that they've always been in cahoots, has just gave a warning in the middle of a Jimmy Zaz versus Stickman match that they had 3 minutes to make him excited and happy and do something. Well, I guess they did not come to those terms. And so now we are seeing the result of what happens when you cross that 3 minute warning. And Stickman rolls out of the ring next to Eric Bischoff. Back out of the ring again. I just can't believe this match has actually gone on as long as it has, to be honest with you. But oh, look at Bischoff even getting involved. Even Eric Bischoff. Oh, throwing him into the post. And again. What the frick? That is our general manager, Eric Bischoff, getting hands-on in this match. Throwing Stickman into the post. And now we see the posing again. The trash talking. Well, Stickman is, well, still surviving somehow. Not sure how, but he is. Yep. Rosie misses 2 shots and a third shot. Hey, at this rate, maybe Jimmy Zaz shouldn't have ran away. I guess Jimmy Zaz was an old wrestling fan. He knew what was about to happen. He was ready for it. So he hightailed it on out of here. Maybe he should have stayed behind though, because at this rate they could have beat him. They probably could have sent 3 minute warning packing. Because Julius Stickman is doing a pretty good job of fending them both off by himself here. Oh, Jamal just keeps taunting at the most inopportune times. And it's... Well, there's a pin. He probably would have won there had it not been for Rosie to break it off. Uh-oh. Oh, is he going for Samoan driver? I don't know. It got reversed regardless. Another taunt. Oh, my God. He may win here. Julius Stickman may win here. Wait. He just beat him. He just beat him. He just beat him.
Here is your winner, Julie.
What? And the 3-minute warning plan has went down the tubes because Julius Stickman beats them both. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Eric Bischoff's plan backfired. What just happened? You're telling me this goofy bobble-headed guy just took down 3-minute warning? Unbelievable.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Denver, Colorado, weighing in at 272 pounds, Big D.
Oh, and look at that. Big D making his way to the ring. And for the first time tonight, we get the ambush from Raynor, who's out here waiting for him. And we go from a very goofy, weird match that we just saw into something that's going to be very brutal. Two big boys about to go down, all serious business in this one. And that's what you get in CPW. You've got the goofy times and the times where it becomes serious business. And this is going to be one of them. Big D is a very serious contender. And Raynor, of course, trying to get his hands on a championship here at CPW. Two very dedicated and motivated stars on the roster. A win here for either one is definitely a big thing. Big D, I think these days, kind of looking more towards either the international title division or the world heavyweight championship division, while Raynor may be actually eyeing the TV title rankings or the international title rankings. So this could very well be a match in the international title division. The belt currently held by Rock Hard Meat. And if you missed the news earlier, it looks like that title belt will be next defended in 2 weeks at Deadly Games inside an Elimination Chamber match, which will have Rock Hard Meat the champion, and of course 5 of his top challengers for the international title. That is going to be crazy, considering that on the same night, we're also going to be seeing 2 different War Games matches and the 60-minute women's title Hell in the Cell match between Asterial and Spinny. What the frick? That is going to be such a cooked show. We're all going to be cooked by the end of it. What were they thinking? But I don't know. I'm actually kind of low-key excited to see all those hype matches, to be honest. I think it's going to be awesome. Big D dropping Raynor as we get a pan out to the crowd, and he's able to actually take his helmet off for the first time, and now get to focus on the match. These are 2 brick walls colliding in our next match tonight. This is actually our 7th match of the night. Thanks everyone again for being here tonight. I do appreciate it. Welcome in if you're just coming in to Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. We still have a handful of matches left. If you've not been featured on the show yet, do not worry. You're probably, chances are, coming up soon. Next Tuesday will be very storyline heavy, very Tadlib heavy, so do not worry. Those will be returning next Tuesday as well, as that will be the go-home show for Deadly Games. We're up to a 7 count on the outside here. All right, Big D throws Raynor back inside, and this match will continue. Have a good night, Mama Disney. Thanks for coming by. Double knee gutbuster by Raynor. Onto Big D, fires back with a lariat and a back body drop. I'm still in shock after what we just saw. Yes, a 61-hour Iron Woman match. 61 hours. I don't even think the Twitch VOD will even let you go 61 hours. But we're going to try it anyway. 61-hour. You just thought that Kai Cenat, with his 15, 16-day marathon on Twitch, was a big deal. Wait until you see the 61-hour wrestling match live here on Twitch here at Croakitoad. That's going to be the bigger deal than that. Let's see if Big D... We haven't really seen Big D a whole lot in recent weeks. So it's good to see Big D back on the active roster again after taking a slight hiatus. I think maybe he went to Japan. He went on the CPW Japan tour for a little bit, I bet. But now he's back. Good to see him back on the roster here. This is definitely 2 similar styles here. Just 2 powerhouse guys that just like hammering blows at one another. Maybe some heavy suplexes, but lots of brawling as well. Oh, nice move from Big D. Drops Raynor in the back of his head, goes for the cover. But Raynor is immediately going to kick out. And Big D maybe going for, look, oh, he was going to go for that backpack stunner. That's one of the moves he's known for. And Raynor tried to go for the double. Oh, he got it on the second swing. The double axe handle into the side of Big D's dome, knocking him clear off his feet, but it wasn't enough to put the big man down. Raynor's now trying to fire back with his own power up here, smashing him in the corner. Big D ducking a clothesline. Here's Raynor kipping up to his feet, showing some athleticism here. 3.5 match star rating so far. And here's Raynor stuffing him up. Oh, cross arm breaker. Trying to work on the arm of Big D. Raynor's cinching it back. Is he going to get a tap? No, he's not. Big D now trying to come back here. No, Raynor again with the double axe handle to the side of the head. You can't take too many shots like that. I don't care how big you are. And Raynor will pick up the win. Very impressive one-on-one match here between these two. I'd actually like to see more of these two go down. But Raynor tonight picks up the win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 344 pounds, Jeremy Moore.
No. He is doing... Power wash guy, what are you doing? No! Well, we're going to have a very unlikely match between the former world champion, Raji, one of the biggest men on the entire roster. He used to be the world heavyweight champion before Wizard Boss took his title belt, the world heavyweight championship, and is now the current champion. But Raji out here about to do a very David versus Goliath match here in our next match against the Power Wash guy. Oh my God, look at the size difference. And not even allowing him to take his robe off. I think the Power Wash guy decided, well, if I'm going to fight this giant dude, I might as well come out here and try to get the sneaky upper hand. And that was the game plan, and it actually did pay off. At least up to this point. Oh, and there's Raji trying to end it early with the big end. The big ending, but it wasn't the ending at all. And Power Wash guy, what is he doing? No, he tried to go for the kick. The squeaky clean kick out of the corner, but Raji got out of the way. And what the heck? How does he have the strength to do that? He picked up Raji with the robe and all, going for the sit-out powerbomb, but Raji kicks out. And the Power Wash guy, who we haven't seen in a little bit of time, making his triumphant return here at CPW. Oh my God, and there goes Rod. I'm surprised he didn't launch him out into the third row of the fans just then. Raji definitely coming out here wanting to just make an example out of the Power Wash guy. Clean all that dirt, make him ding. Get him to 100% and call it the night so he can go back and enjoy some more toilet activities. But as we saw in a few matches earlier, we saw how Julius Stickman was able to defeat 3-minute warning in a 2-on-1 handicap match. So anything can happen for sure. Well, this is a standard rules match, so they definitely have to get back into the ring before the 10 count. All right, have a good night, puppy. This is actually our 7th match of the night. And we, from what I'm seeing here on the diagram for tonight, on the program for tonight, we have some pretty big matches still to come. We're just getting to the tip of the iceberg here. But it is nice to see, it's kind of a fresh, it's kind of fresh, and I was just thinking about fresh while looking at Power Wash Guy, which is kind of funny. Oh my God, why did he not just throw him completely out of the ring there? I don't know. Physics be damned. But it has been kind of fresh to see some faces here on the roster here tonight compete in matches that we don't normally see regularly. It's been kind of nice, actually. It's been kind of a spread it out since the roster is so huge at CPW. Not everyone can get a match every single week, so it's nice to see some new faces in some of these matches tonight. But unfortunately for the Power Wash Guy, he got pitted up against the former world champion Raji, and yeah, this is a tough mountain to climb right here. But I think the Power Wash Guy could try to do it. He could try to do it. He's trying to topple. God, look at the size difference. This is crazy. Raji just throwing him off. Uh-oh, he's got him up again. Another Oklahoma Stampede. That's actually how he won the world title. Moves like that, just repeatedly slamming Graham into the ring mat like a pancake at Waffle House. Now hooks the leg. Is Power Wash Guy done here? He is. And Raji comes out here and makes short work of the Power Wash Guy. Kind of an unfair match if you think about it, but that's what you get here at CPW. You never know. You never know.
The following contest is a six-man battle royal. Making his way to the ring from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 214 pounds, Croakitoad. And his opponents, first representing the unholy union from your darkest fears, weighing in at 231 pounds, Madman Clown. And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 269 pounds, Ryan Matthews! representing Les Femmes Fatales from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 232 pounds, Miles Wildman.
Okay, this ring is starting to get really full again, just like we saw in the first match tonight, where it got completely crowded full of hardcore title contenders. I'm starting to see and notice a theme here. And there is your CPW Money in the Bank briefcase holder.
San Diego, California, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kane.
He can cash that briefcase in anytime he wants on any title belt he wants. And it looks like here recently he's had his eye on that international title. It's currently around the waist of Rock Hard Meat. Of course, taking guidance from his own personal wise man, Mr. Paul Bearer, on when and where he should cash that briefcase in. Hey, if I had Paul Bearer as my manager, I'd be listening to him too. Oh, yes.
That scream. It's like marshmallows on a chalkboard.
Did he really just scream, and that's the sound you pulled?
And from Little Rock, Arkansas, weighing in at 302 pounds,
Kaboom.
International Champion, Rock Hardcore Me.
Freaking random, dude. Those lights are so bright in my eyeballs. That was like bright pink. I love how for Badass Games, when his entrance lines up with the song, he does the power metal song. Oh my God, that's so bright. Jesus Christ, that is so bright. I think you just melted my eyeballs. Thank you. We've got ourselves a 6-man battle royal match now. And just like in the hardcore title division earlier, now it seems like we've got contenders in the international title division all crammed in this ring. Only this time it's 6 people instead of 8. Including the champion, Rock Hard Meat. And from what I was told earlier, is it these 6 that we're going to see in an elimination chamber in 2 weeks? Are these 6 guys going to be inside elimination chamber at the pay-per-view for the international title? That's what I was hearing earlier. I don't think has any of these guys ever been in an elimination chamber match before? Maybe Ryan Matthews? Uh-oh. Rock Hard Meat trying to eliminate the former champion. No love lost there between those two. And we've also got big enemies also involved in this match. I mean, Azarain's basically enemies with everybody, but you've also got allies in this match. Well, actually, no, you don't. You don't have allies in this match. There are no allies in this match. I was going to say maybe Shadow, Chrono, and Miles are allies, but who knows? What the heck is Ryan Matthews doing? He was upside down in the corner, staring at everybody else. What a weird dude. He can definitely match toe-to-toe with Rock Hard Meat. I mean, he's big enough to go toe-to-toe with him. Uh-oh. Shadow Chrono might be in trouble here. No! Azarain. I can hear the Kefka laugh from here. Azarain has just dumped Shadow Chrono out of the ring for our first elimination. And Shadow Chrono is going to get an early night off tonight after that elimination, courtesy of the Mad Jester, the Mad Clown, Azarain. And look at this teamwork from Azarain and Ryan Matthews. That's a team I could get behind. They're both crazy and psychotic. Look, they go straight after each other, right after the teamwork. That checks out. So if I were the challengers, I would definitely be all targeting Rock Hard Meat. I'd be trying to get that big boy out first things first and then focus on each other. But there are no allies in this. Every man for himself, as they say. Oh no, Miles, no! Miles has been eliminated. Another elimination from Azarain. And then Chain eliminates Ryan Matthews. Wow. 2 eliminations back-to-back. Miles and Ryan Matthews both getting dunked out of the ring. And then there were 3. The former champion, the current champion, and the briefcase holder. All 6 of these individuals definitely at the top of the heap when it comes to the international title division, though. And again, from what I was hearing earlier, it looks like all 6 of these participants will be competing at the pay-per-view in an elimination chamber for this title belt. So while there can only be one winner tonight, at least the title is not on the line. They have 2 weeks to prepare for that inside the giant steel structure of elimination chamber. Oh, and Azarain with another elimination. He is cleaning house tonight. Azarain drop-kicking Chain out of the ring to get rid of him. And then it's down to this match. This match that we've seen so much in recent months. In previous pay-per-view events for the title belt right here. How poetic that it falls down to these two one more time here tonight as the finale of this match. The current champ versus the former champion. The match has just literally just wrote itself here. As Rock Hard Meat goes toe-to-toe with Azarain one more time here. Rock Hard Meat sends him up and over with the back body drop. And just a little bit too much meat for Azarain to handle on that one. Yep, Azarain slips off the shoulders, hits the toe kick, gets back body dropped again. And Rock Hard Meat, our champion, going fisticuffs here, maybe looking for the jackhammer on Azarain, and he nailed it. Completely jackhammers Azarain clear into the ring mat. Azarain trying to fire back, but gets caught with a back elbow. We got a 4.5 match star rating. Will we hit our first 5-star match of the night? We've not hit 5 stars yet tonight. Azarain trying to guide Rock Hard Meat to the ropes, seeking an elimination here. Uh-oh. Rock Hard Meat sending him into the corner. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rock Hard Meat using every meat on his bones to try to throw the clown out of the ring. Can he do it? Can he win the match? He's just got to throw him out of the ring. Azarain hanging on. And reverses out of the fireman's carry position again. But Rock Hard Meat comes back looking for a dominator and connects. Azarain slammed into the mat again by Rock Hard Meat, who now goes for the elimination, and he does it. Rock Hard Meat, overcoming all of his future challengers for his title belt, stands supreme here tonight. Badass Games survives the big one. All right, we're getting set for our next match here, but uh-oh, sounds like we got some commotion in the backstage area. What is happening? Can we get a camera back there? Can we please get a camera in the parking lot? Oh, no, 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 no. What now? What? Can we get, what is happening? What is this?
Hey, listen!
Yes, hey, listen, look, and it's not Linky. We still haven't found out where he went, but what we do have here is Tad Peters and the Doll are back on the attack again. And remember, last Tuesday, it was Tad and the Doll who ambushed Maggie in the parking lot outside, dropping Maggie with a 2-on-1 assault. I'm even surprised she's even medically cleared to even be here tonight after that total brawl that she went through last Tuesday. But it looks like Celestia is actually here tonight to back her up. I think maybe Tad and the Doll tried to screw up Maggie again, but Celestia was actually here to cover her back tonight. And it looks like these two have slowly become allies in this really weird rivalry and Tad's obsession with this Doll that he has become partners with, as he still is wearing Celestia's clothes. And I'm hearing, actually, oh my God, are you serious? I just got past the note here. In fact, next Tuesday, oh my God. Next Tuesday, Tad Peters has demanded microphone time for all of the audience here at CPW. He has demanded microphone time next Tuesday. He will explain everything. And he's telling what? He's going to reveal to the world that him and Celestia are officially a pair. They're actually, no. He's going to plead his case to the world and let everyone know that him and Celestia are in fact together here at Croakitoad Pro Wrestling. He has demanded microphone time on next Tuesday's show to explain everything. what the hell is going to happen when that happens. By the way, while I was reading this off, I noticed that Celestia went over there back to the ambulance and opened the doors. That's a little bit of hindsight on this rivalry dating back. But it looks like Maggie is doing a better job of defending herself tonight. I guess she had eyes in the back of her head tonight as she arrived here at the arena, here with Celestia. Someone who has her back this time instead of being caught in a 2-on-1 situation. And it looks like, oh my God, Celestia's got a trash can. Oh, what is this? Whoa. Wow. Celestia tried to take Tad to the trash can, but he reversed it. It looks like the doll is working on Maggie, while the age-old rivalry here at CPW continues on here between Tad and Celestia. Wait, I don't understand. I don't understand his sick and twisted psychology here. Why is he fighting Celestia when he's saying that they're together? This makes no sense. Shouldn't he not be fighting her if he's going to come out here on next Tuesday's show and explain everything and say that they're together? This makes no sense at all. I mean, this weird obsession that he has had with her for several months now, it seems like it might be coming to a head finally, but we'll definitely have to see. And Maggie just got caught up in the middle of this thing. I feel sorry for her. Actually, I feel sorry for Celestia, because she has obviously been a target and an obsession of this sicko since it all started several months back. I mean, while Celestia has been sat here dealing with Tad Peters this entire time, this past several months, she could have been going for the women's title. Oh my God, he was going to try to hit her with the shovel. I have no idea what the doll and Maggie are doing off camera. There is absolutely no telling. Looks like Maggie is getting... What, has she got a chair? Thank you, cameraman, for showing us. Well, we knew a fight was going to break down somewhere in the backstage, whether it be the parking lot or backstage. It has actually happened. And now the doll getting... Okay, we got a little exchange of compadres here. Looks like Maggie is now going to try to get some revenge on Tad while Celestia works on the doll. Where the heck is this going to go? Where is this brawl going to lead us? There's no telling. Oh, side slam. Oh, no. And Tad has got a wicked submission there on Maggie. He's trying to choke her out. Look at this. He's literally trying to choke her out. Uh-oh. And now Maggie getting double teamed like last Tuesday. Celestia is slow to get to her feet. This brawl is starting to take it out on all four of them. Oh, my God. A DDT on Maggie. Maggie's in big trouble here. And Celestia running over after dispatching Tad to maybe... No, Maggie reverses, surviving. You know, I really would like to see the comeuppance of Maggie and Celestia. I want to see Maggie and Celestia double team put Tad Peters through a table or something. Like, I think that's got to be the big payoff. But this is CPW, and you never know what's going to happen. What the heck is the doll doing to Celestia? What the heck was the doll doing to Celestia? And Celestia's... What? I wish we had a Oh my God. Okay, that's what was happening. Whoa. Well, we're up on the boxes and the cargo crates now. The doll's trying to carry Celestia off somewhere. Probably to some dark corner of the room somewhere. Uh-oh. I think Maggie's trying to yeet Tad, kill her off the boxes. Oh my God, and Maggie went flying. Oh, where is the doll going now? Where is the doll going in the background? What is that doll doing back there? No, no. And Tad is trying to choke Celestia out. No. Okay, the doll. No, wait. Wait, she's tapping. What? Is she dead? I hope not. I mean, she was just laying there. I don't know. Oh, no, she's alive. Okay, she's getting up to her feet. Wait, the table was being utilized. That caught me by surprise. I didn't know. I guess the match is still going, even though she tapped out to that choke. But she's back up to her feet, ready to continue the fight. Backstage, here in the arena. Oh, my God. Powerbomb into the concrete. I'm glad the doll had something in mind up there in the background going up to the second level. I'm glad it didn't actually come to fruition. Where is Celestia taking... I have so many questions about this brawl right now. What? Oh, spine buster. Uh-oh. He finally saw the chair. No, don't do it. No. Oh, come on. And now they're going to swap off. No. No. Whoa. Miscommunication. Anyways, back to the match. All right, Celestia and the doll are fighting off screen somewhere. Oh no, there's the cone. No. Is someone gonna get coned? Is someone about to get coned? Wait, what's this? What? Oh God, this is what he did last Tuesday. He's trying to choke Maggie out. Look, he's trying to completely choke her out. Oh no, he's got the cone. Oh no. We've seen what happens when Tad has a cone. Oh no. No, don't cone her. He's gonna cone her. No! Tad just coned Maggie. No. Oh God. Right on the ramp. Meanwhile, way over there. What the heck is... Celestia just laid out the doll, and now they're skipping over the doll. We're right next to the elevator, by the way. Oh, God, a brainbuster. Ow. Well, and here comes Maggie. Wait, Celestia and Tad are taking the elevator. Wait, where are they going? Wait. Whoa. What the heck is this? Come on. What? Oh. And the doll just knocked Maggie out, I guess, and that'll be it. We didn't get to see where Tad and Celestia... Maybe they were actually going to, commit to the relationship, and it just got caught off before we could see what would happen. Maybe they were going to a 5-star restaurant. Perhaps that was what was going to happen. Maybe that was the finish. But we didn't get to see it. We got cut off again. We have to wait another week for this storyline saga to see where it's going to go. But it looks like Tad and the doll have won again here this week. Until the next chapter of this thrilling storyline next Tuesday.
The following contest is an 8-man tag match. And at a combined weight of 628 pounds, Welch the Monster and Angus Kong, the Bludgeon Brothers. And his partners, representing the corporation from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in.
All right, theme guy, that's strike two. One more and you're out of here.
Donald O. And from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 246 pounds, Cassidy Ryan! Combined weight of 485 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Nathan Moore and Rose, two-man power trip. And representing the good guys from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 232 pounds, Grim. From Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Men's World Heavyweight Champion, the Witch Doctor, Bob!
All right, here we go. Wow, we've got a huge star-studded match right here. This is main event quality right here. We've got the two top tag teams in the tag team division on either side, but then you also have the top four competitors in the World Heavyweight title division all smacked together in this one giant 4-on-4 match. And from what I was talking about earlier, and if you missed the announcement earlier, according to what I got, this paper handed to me by the general manager, Eric Bischoff, who's been all over the show tonight in terms of announcements, by the way, is that in 2 weeks at Deadly Games, we're going to see these four compete in War Games. That's right. We're going to see the Titans, Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan teaming up with Cassidy, Ryan, and Domino on one side, on one team to take on the forces of Rogue, Nathan Moore, Wizard Boz, and Grimm inside the War Games double cage match. And that is going to be absolutely insane to watch. But that's only one War Games match. There's actually another one that we're going to be seeing in 2 weeks on pay-per-view. It's going to be absolutely wild. And so what we have here tonight is basically a little bit of an appetizer before that goes down in 2 weeks' time. It makes me wonder exactly how next Tuesday is going to pan out, since that's actually the go-home show. But I guess to better let everyone get acquainted with each other, since they're all going to be on different teams, might as well put them all in a normal 4-on-4 tag team match here tonight. This could just as easily be the main event of the evening for sure. But to start us off here tonight, we've got Anubis Khan tagged in, going in first here against Rogue to start things off. And we'll see how this one goes. Ooh, nice ripcord cutter by Rogue very early in the match. And it looks like Cassidy Ryan is the one that come in to make the save. And boy, we know the history between Cassidy Ryan and Rogue. There's a lot of sub stories when you start looking at all these 8 individuals and their histories, how they've crisscrossed and past have intertwined. There's a lot of sub stories going on here. As Rogue tried to go for the suplex. But Anubis Khan getting out of that predicament, and now he's got him up in the powerbomb position. All right, I will actually be right back here in just a moment. All right, I am back, and here we go. We got a tag in. Nathan Moore is now legal for the team on the right. We got Welsh Musher tagged in on the left. And Nathan Moore just trying to crack away at the overshield of Welsh Musher. Definitely one of the biggest boys in all of CPW. A tough task. But Nate and Rogue have done it before. They won the World Tag Team titles off of these 2 giant titans. Titans of mythology. But they're obviously wanting to get their titles back. Especially after what happened in that Tag Team Tables, Ladders, and Chair TLC match. Where we had the mystical appearance of one Ghost Paul Bearer there to oversee the match. Had some pretty funny moments contained in it, but not very fun for the Titans. And now they want their tag team titles back for sure. And we saw teamwork there from Grimm and Nathan Moore. So not only are we getting some little sub-stories between some of these guys and previous rivalries and feuds from the past, but we're also seeing some really cool what-ifs in this match as well. Grimm and Nathan Moore working together. Ooh, Welsh Mosher trying to go for the running basement drop kick, but misses. Grimm sending Mosher into his corner, and a tag made to the world champion Wizard Boz. What is this? What the heck was that? Whoa. What the frickin' frick was that? I couldn't even keep track of what was going on just then. Grimm and Wizard Boz pulling out some fancy feast tag team moves. That was absolutely insane. Wizard Boz now going for the quick roll-up here on Mosher. Trying to end it early, but not going to happen. The strength of Wizard Boz able to hoist Welsh Mosher up on his shoulders like that, dropping with a Samoan drop. You know, Samoan drops are good for Samoans and fat guys, and Wizard Boz is neither one. Rogue Tech back in and putting the stomps to Cassidy Ryan. And once again, these two meet in this match. They had a long rivalry there for a while, for a few months here in CPW. And it looks like they have once again, through fate, intertwined, have met up again. Cassidy Ryan about to get double teamed here by the tag team champions, Rogue and Nathan Moore, up and over with a back body drop. Right now, Cassidy Ryan is feeling what it means to FAFO. I'm trying to think who all has not been tagged into this match now. I think Domino is the last person that has actually not had some sort of action in this match at this rate. Constant tags from the team on the right, the good guy team, as it were. And, ooh, backslide driver from Rogue onto Cassie Ryan, but Mosher's the one that make the save. That is a team full of meat over on the left, by the way. I just noticed how much big boy, measures of big boy you got over there. Uh-oh, backslide driver again on Cassie Ryan on his side of the ring, and now Domino's going to come in and make the save. We have definitely seen a lack of Domino so far in this match. Ooh, running high knee takes Rogue off his feet. And just as I say it, Domino gets tagged in, and here comes Wizard Boz. Yet another miniature rivalry from several months back when the Wizard Boz was feuding and turning back the forces of the corporation and Thaddeus himself. And even now, with Wizard Boz being World Heavyweight Champion, the corporation wants to take him down even more than ever before, considering he's got the world title strap around his waist. Domino, of course, the chosen corporate champion. He is Thaddeus's hero. He has passed the torch to Domino himself and wants Domino to become the world champion. He's not been able to capture it yet. I mean, if it were Thaddeus's choice, he'd just strip Wizard Boz of the belt and just give it to Domino. But obviously, you know, there'd be some very angry sponsors if that were to happen. So Domino's going to have to try to win it the hard, old-fashioned hard way. Domino was trying to reach out and try to make a tag, but Wizard Boz not allowing him to do so. Double leg takedown into the roll-up. Didn't get a whole lot there. Domino with the quickie roll-up. He's going to try to tuck him up, but Wizard Boz was ready for him. Back body drop. Over into the bad part of town for Wizard Boz. Throws him over to his side of the ring. Scoop slam, Wizard Boz. Oh, Domino right back up to his feet. Oh, Domino tried to Samoa Joe and walk him off, but it didn't work. Wizard Boz caught him anyway with the blockbuster. Shout out to Buff Bagwell. Cassie Ryan comes in and makes a save. Boz again. In control of Domino and hits the powerbomb on Domino, which is poetic considering that's his finisher, and makes a tag to Welsh Mosher. And the biggest slab of meat on the team is in, covering Rogue. Looks like he kicked out, though. And now Rogue somehow hoisting Welsh Mosher around and drops him with a shoulder breaker. I'm really glad we don't see as much of those anymore. Still see them, but a tolerable level, I should say. Ooh, cheap shots from everybody onto Welsh Mosher. And he's popped in the neutral corner. Grimm is getting his steps in, apparently. Mosher wins out on that exchange. Hoists Rogue up and alley-oops him up and over. Not sure where Mosher is taking Rogue here. All right, a whip into his corner. We've seen a lack of tag team moves on the part of the team on the left. There's your former tag team champions making the tag, while Cassie Ryan is messing with something at ringside. Here comes Anubis Khan now back in the match. The trio of power bombs on the Rogue. Really doing the deed. Look at the pose from Anubis Khan. Wow. Standing over Rogue and just flexing on him. Literally. And again, the zoom in taunt to one Anubis Khan. And Rogue rolled out of the ring. And now he is in bad territory. Dragging Rogue away from the ropes. Mosher's laid out. Oh. Oh, no, not this move. He's got Rogue's neck cinched in tight with the submission hold. Someone... Okay, he's able to break out. Oh, Grim... Oh, my God. Grim just going double dragon in this match right now. Trying to kick Anubis Khan in the side of the head. And a tag made. Rogue definitely needed it. Nathan Moore now in, and we're going to get tag moves from the tag. Oh, look at that. That was the old America's Most Wanted, wasn't it? Oh, look at that roll-up. The referee unaware even. Nice roll-up from Nathan Moore. Almost getting the better of Anubis Khan there, but he makes the tag in the background, and Domino's in. Here's some history. Domino and Nathan Moore. That's some archaic history right there, Nathan Moore and Domino. Going way back. Uh-oh. Nathan Moore turning his attention from Domino and hitting a pedigree on Anubis Khan because he can. Domino. Ooh. Pounding away at the head of Nathan Moore, probably trying to bust him open. And decides to tag out. Anubis Khan, just a carcass in the ring right now after taking a pedigree. Oh. I need to stop doing that because I just jinxed that one too. Nathan Moore busted. Uh-oh. Oh my God. Welsh Mosher putting everything he can into that one. Nathan Moore bloodied and pinned, but able to kick out. I don't know how he was able to do that. And Nathan Moore just getting trash canned out of the ring, or should I say trash bagged out of the ring. Welsh Mosher just going down the line, slapping everybody. Goes for Grim now, and that gets reversed too. He's just going on a smacking spree here. He's like that British meme where the guy just slaps everybody at the barbecue. Nathan Moore comes in. The strength to be able to hoist Mosher around like that. Immediate kick out at 1. Nathan Moore now signaling to the crowd as he's got a cut on his right eyebrow. What's he going to go for here? Sends him into the corner. Tagged him to Grim. Let's see what kind of... All right, kick to the top of the dome. Now Grim is the legal person. Missing the lariat. Oh, no, not the pizza punch. Pizza. Got him. Goes for the cover. Domino's right there to spoil the pizza party. And Grim's got another one locked in. Oh, Mosher caught it. He was going for the cowabunga plunge. Mosher saw it coming. Spoils that one. Nathan Moore is getting his CrossFit in or something over there. I don't know. Not sure what the hell he's doing on the right-hand side of the screen. But there's a tag. Anubis Khan back in. And, oh, big move from Anubis Khan onto Grim. Nate is literally spazzing out on the right side of the screen. Just getting a workout in the middle of the match, I guess. All right. There we go. All right, neutral corner. Anubis Khan and Grim now squaring off. Everyone's had their fair share in this match now as the legal person. That's a good sign. As we're seeing this 4-on-4 tag team match, a prelude, a preview, whatever you want to call it, to the War Games match that we'll be seeing in 2 weeks on pay-per-view, on Twitch per-view. At Deadly Games, it'll be the two teams colliding, clashing inside a double ring cage, where we have literally combined the top 4 contenders of the World Heavyweight title division with the tag team champions and their #1 contenders all in one match. It's going to be very chaotic. And we've only ever seen one other War Games match so far in Croakitoad Pro Wrestling, and that was last November. And in fact, Welsh Mosher and Anubis Khan were in that match. So this will actually be their second War Games match in CPW. They will have competed in both of them. Nice teamwork there from Wizard Boss and Nathan Moore. Using the foot, Nathan Moore now set in the corner for something. What's he? Oh, a spear. A spear out of the corner from Nathan Moore. Now he's setting ready for something. Is he going to pedigree him again? Another pedigree to Anubis Khan. Second time in the match. Rolls him over. Shoots the half. Goes in the cover. And Mosher is there to make the save. Quick successive tags. And now the tag team champions are going to do some work. Nice move there. Big boot to the face. I'm still happy to see that I believe it was the tag team champions hit the, wait. Oh, and just like that, Rogue has just pinned Anubis Khan. I think there was some miscommunication on the team on the left. They didn't come in to make the save, but there you go. The good guys have won tonight, heading into the War Games match in 2 weeks, but there's next week left. Well, the Titans, Domino, and Cassidy Ryan get some revenge next Tuesday. You would think they will. But for tonight, Team Good Guys get the win. right, coming up next is our main event of the evening. Thanks everyone for tuning in and watching tonight. It's been a wild one. Oh no. Here comes the Coke Brigade.
Representing the Alliance from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 239 pounds, Mr. Coke.
And it looks like Mr. Coke is set for action tonight in our main event, going one-on-one, but the whole crew is here. This could only mean one thing.
Them's tough nuts to crack.
I agree, Sandy Cheeks. I absolutely agree. Coke has brought the whole crew out here tonight in our main event. We see Roxas, the Repo Man, even Agent CS.
And his opponent from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 239 pounds, Spike Ryan!
Wait a minute. This is Spike Ryan? Whoa. What happened to Spike Ryan since the last time we saw him? Remember, he got ambushed by the Coke Brigade 2 weeks ago. It looks like he's lost the mask, lost the hat. I think the crowd are confused as to who this is. And also, why is Burnsy out here with him? Interesting. More developments, please. Okay, so that's what we're going to get. I think the crowd is in shock, really, at a brand new look for Spike Ryan. Very interesting. You don't really see that a whole lot, where someone has completely changed into something completely different. Always a big shocker for everyone. Not only everyone here in attendance, but Mr. Coke himself probably caught off guard by this new look, this new change. The people in the crowd, the people watching live. Almost doesn't even look like the same person, to be honest. But look at this. Straight out of the gate, Spike Ryan immediately getting distracted by one of the members of the Coke Brigade at ringside, whether it be Roxas, Repo Man, or CS, who knows. But it looks like along with Spike Ryan's new change since the last time we saw him 2 weeks ago, Burnsy has agreed to come out here with him, which is quite interesting. Have we found the first member of Spike Ryan's team to battle Team Coke in 2 weeks in the second War Games match? I mean, they have, while they're not exactly close allies, they do have a few things to agree on, probably of which that it's a complete disrespect to the Young Lions title that the belt is around the Repo Man's waist. I mean, Burnsy used to be the champion. Spike Ryan wants to be the champion. So they certainly have that in common. So that might be the underlying connection between the two. Right now, Coke putting the stomps to Spike Ryan in the ring here in our main event. Here comes Coke, stuffing him up, powerbomb position. And the newly revamped Spike Ryan getting caught straight into the comeback from Mr. Coke. back body drop. It makes you wonder who the other two people of the CPW roster are going to be that Spike Ryan's going to find to be on his team. He's got 2 weeks to find 2 more people to enter War Games with him and Burnsy. I'm just assuming anyway. To face off against the 4 people you see on the screen right now. Coke and the 3 in the background. Oklahoma Slam for Spike Ryan on a stunned Mr. Coke. And CS this time with a Scottish accent distracting Spike Ryan from ringside, allowing Coke to make a comeback here. Possibly the momentum has shifted. And now Spike Ryan's stunned in the corner. And I'm not sure if this is a good or a bad thing for Mr. Coke. I mean, should he be attacking him? He's catching his breath, but he's also allowing Spike Ryan to catch his breath. And here we go. Exchange of pinfalls here. Chain wrestling. Over, back and forth we go. I've actually seen matches end through one of these predicaments, but it's not going to happen this time. Spike Ryan backed up into the corner again. Caught with a jawbreaker from Mr. Coke. And inverted DDT on the reversal. Mr. Coke dodging a stomp. Up on the shoulders now. And a wasteland. But from Spike Ryan, who I guess he gassed himself, which allows Coke to set up in the corner. Several punches, already a 3-star match rating. CS is up on the apron for a minute. Coke now working the leg. And hits a cold Coke stunner. A cold Coke stunner. That was a cold Coke stunner served up to Spike Ryan here in our main event of the evening. Is it going to be enough? No. Very close. Almost a 3. 2.9999999. 299. Very close. Spike Ryan kicking out though. And throws him face first into the mat. Almost another version of a cutter there, but he kicks out again. Oh, no, and Coke saw him coming and hits him with the spiraling Coke breaker. Oh, my God, and Mr. Coke gets the upper hand here tonight over Spike Ryan, who I feel just the numbers game, again, just got the better of him. Maybe next Tuesday he will find his next 2 opponents and actually even the score here over Mr. Coke, who gets the last laugh tonight as he dances on Spike Ryan here in our main event. But, I mean, Spike Ryan's doing good. He's recruited 1 person. He's got Burnsy on his team. He needs to fill those last 2 spots just in time for War Games and maybe give Coke a taste of his own Coke next Tuesday. We'll find out for sure.